See, motherfuckers never understand this principle, you know what I mean, of someone who just move in integrity. It's like having integrity is just not like you don't even brag yourself about this. You don't brag about yourself, you know, when it's about this integrity. You don't need to brag about that side. It's counterproductive. And it's like it's also like a fast way to go into auto destruction, you know what I mean, of self. You know, it's important that from the beginning you stay true. Like, it doesn't matter how many people follow this trail, how many people say that. If you really don't feel like it, you need to stand on that shit, even when it seems like you're the one who's crazy. Even when even when you are by yourself sometimes and you're like, man, all day. Even when you don't show it in front of everybody, when they see you, I'm telling you, they know who the fuck you are. Let me tell you, your enemies knows your worth better than you. That's why they're so obsessed about it. Is so obsessed about you and how you move. And they don't understand, it's like the audacity of them of thinking that they can come in your field, in your energy field, in your property, with wicked intention. You know, recognizing the red flags, recognizing, oh, okay, it's time to bounce. You know what I mean? It's time to bounce. They really underestimate underestimate the fact that your openness doesn't mean that you are going to auto-destruct yourself. You know what I mean? Auto-destroy yourself. Like, you know that when it's time to go, it's time to fucking go. When it's time to not have any type of like humbleness and fake humble, you know, you understand, like fake modesty. That would be a moment, even if it's a second, even if it's to check someone. You know what I mean? Even if it's to check someone. These people don't understand, like, when you stand in integrity, is that it has so many different layers about what it takes to stay in your integrity. When everybody's just looking at you like, they know what you got, and they're so fucking mad because you don't give a fuck about having no friends, keeping nobody. You're not tied to memories and souvenir, because when you think about this shit, at the end of the day, you have more bad memories about your experiences with them in the past than good memories. If you're really honest about yourself, if you really sit down and, you know what I mean? And that's the thing. That's why I'm saying, like, integrity is not just only with other people, it's with yourself, when no one is listening, when no one is watching. When you're the only one who knows your biggest fear, your biggest, weakness, the guilt that you experienced in your past, you know, things that even you overcome, but like, it's like, when you think about it, you still take accountability. You still like, man, yeah, like, I was not proud of that moment, but I'm so proud of myself for not letting this, this fact, is a judgment, is a fact. That's a fact. You kind of messed up. You messed up. But sometimes when you make that choice or that decision with someone, you really thought at that moment that you were genuinely, like, it was going to work. It was for your best interest. I'm sorry about the noise behind in the background, but you see what I'm trying to say? It's like, for some people, you made choices, but you were sure that, like, genuinely, no, it's gonna work. So of course, when it's fucked up, the universe catches you, because they know that, yeah, you went with that, your heart plainly, and it was really not your fault. And sometimes it was not. It was like, no, it was your fault. Like, you participated. Like, you say, nah, I'm just gonna try this one. I'm just gonna flirt with the devil real quick. I just want to taste. Like, real quick, just a little, right? And then you're like, oh no, shit. Nope, That's not for me. And that's what the earth is. You just come, you experience, and sometimes you learn faster than the last time. But bottom line, it's about integrity in everything, in every choices that you make in life. The work, the career, where you like the way you want to live your life, the way you want to be in a relationship, the kind of friendships that you want to have. Like, do you understand? It's like you have to stand on that for real. Don't you dare go with the flow because everybody's going there. When you know that, I agree with this part, but I don't like this one. Well, you don't like that. You have the choice to make it your own. Fuck you mean? You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. I'm telling you. So like, these people don't understand. Like when they're plotting and scheming, it's like, I'm gonna stand on business. I'm gonna stand on that because I swear I know I'm right. It's not ego. It's what you perceive as ego, and you want to believe so bad that it's like, it's not me. I am telling you, it is me. You know what? It is me. So I'm gonna stand on this shit. I don't give a fuck about what you think you are, what you think. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna let your talk be all loud. Because at the end of the day, you need me to fail for you to be right. So I already know how I'm gonna play this shit. I'm gonna be right because as long as I stand in my integrity, I am true to myself, I speak with my heart. I can put my heart and I can put my mind right and balance in any matter. Because I'm gonna do what is right. I'm gonna admit when I'm wrong. Do you understand? It's all these levels, in the definition of being or of having integrity. That's why they're always going to fail. That's why you're always going to win. Only if you choose every day to stay in your integrity and in every little small decision that you're making. That's why being aware is so fucking important, because you need to understand where are you focusing your energy, your attention, your focus. It's like are you more like into blaming in your mind, and even and it's also being displayed in the way you move, your actions. You see what I'm trying to say? You need to pay attention to all of this, like every angles. And then you have to accept the truth. That's how you even stay. Also, that's also the definition of integrity. You have to accept people exactly for who they are, the things that they've done exactly for what it is, and how you felt in that moment. And then ask yourself, would I do the same thing if the opportunity was given to me? And then remembering, well, the opportunities was given to me, but I didn't do the same thing that it did. Do you understand, bro? That level of integrity. And it sound like easy, right? It's like, what? But it is easy. But you know what it takes? The challenges around you, the trials around you, are the people who actually don't live by that shit. And the people who fake that they are about this shit. So you navigate all the fields. You are navigating these fields. Understand? In those fields, there's all the fields. There's layers in this shit. There's more sneakiness in this shit. The way they move, the way they pretend to be so, And because of the state of consciousness right now, there's more people who are stuck in illusion. So they go with it, ignoring facts, ignoring things that they can see with their own two fucking eyes. They are here looking at this shit with their own two eyes and still deny. Because they don't like you, because they don't like what you trigger in them. And forgetting the message, forgetting about how all the good things that you stand for. They're blinded. And I always thought, like, why it is so easy for people to be like so willing to refuse the truth, to refuse an information or something, a help, something that is here that could help you. It's just an information. You can use it or not. You got a choice. That's the whole point. But refusing to acknowledging it, it's something that's going to keep you stuck in life. You have at least to consider, remember it, put it in, somewhere, acknowledge it, be truthful to yourself, Does it really resonate to my life? If not, you're good. You don't worry about it. It's not about you. But if you're not, you're the one who's gonna lose at the end of the day. Because you're forgetting that this thing resonate in your life. That is something that you could apply, you can change, you can work on. That would actually give you what you truly want, what you're seeking, in other people. What you're trying to steal from other people. But it's like, it again comes back with the level of integrity. It's the integrity, man. No matter what. Not in ego, not I'm better than anybody. It's none of that. That's why it's still in integrity. Because you're not trying like to be superior of anybody or think, you understand? Because at the moment you go with this shit, this is when you lose, levels of your integrity. And if you really want that shit, you really want to be great, man. If you really want to be great, you really have to be in this level of integrity. You have to be truthful with yourself, who you are, what you've been, what you've done, what you're capable of. You have to validate yourself. You have to know that you deserve it. You have to love yourself, man. It's for real. It's not corny. It's real. And they want to make it sound like, oh, you are just la la la, because they don't want you to believe. They don't want you to remember that it is that easy. When that focus is on you, as you celebrate people, you celebrate yourself. You celebrate possibilities, hope, wishes coming true. How can you? Do you understand? How can you not be happy for someone for someone else's happiness? How can you not be? How is it so easy for you to come and take from someone else joy, and having the audacity to want to be happy, to want to be the one living life and having this and having that, but being okay taking it from somebody else? Being okay for somebody else to die for you to get it. Like there's not enough space. Like who are you to decide who get what, who get who? You understand? The audacity. Level of integrity, 0, minus a million. And that's how bold it is. Bold and mediocre. These people are mediocre because they choose to be mediocre, and that's the worst shit you can possibly even have. Someone who choose consciously to be mediocre and disguising it into greatness, like they don't want the one who created it. It's like they don't understand that for the one who created it, they don't give a shit about being the one who created it. They just get dead and just share and keep doing, keep moving on, keep moving forward. Minding your goddamn business. Easy. These kids today, I swear to God, y'all need to do better, okay? You parents, y'all need to do better, because these youngins, those are going to be the one we hope when we one day like old in the knees, trying to walk the street with bags, seeing a group of like youngins like walking. We will hope and wish that we've done so well in the past that this respectful, young people, folks, will be respectful enough to help, to carry our bags, to have the respect, the compassion that we're not even seeing now. Like it's ridiculous how people are so quick and so like fast into destroying somebody else, than expect compassion when they are the one being under the fire. Like I said, the audacity. The audacity. At the end, it's always about integrity, all levels. And yeah. Anyway, let me go mind my business.